Hello.
Welcome to a Yarn Shop podcast, episode 11.
Is it 11?
Yes.
Huh?
Why do we have this every time?
Because I don't carry any form of memory of where we're at and what we're doing.
This is a podcast where we talk about being yarn shop owners, things that we have got coming up, things that have happened in the shop, just random things.
Just gumph.
Whatever takes our fancy.
Yeah. And people watch it and enjoy it, which I don't know if that says a lot about you. Are we actually interested?
About me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, you?
I don't know. How bizarre.
Maybe we are interesting.
We're really not.
We're really not. We don't do anything.
No. How you doing?
I'm alright. How are you?
Not bad. How does it feel to be back off the holiday?
I needed a longer holiday. I need a holiday to recover from the holiday.
You say that every time.
I know.
And you was like, so we've been on holiday. We went to Wales.
Yeah.
Good laugh.
It was nice, the weather. It was so hot. I got sunburn again. I think in the last podcast, we was talking about how sunburn I got somewhere else.
Hannah gets trucker's elbow and trucker's chest.
But I was wearing Factor 50 again, and it still didn't do anything.
No.
I don't know what the problem is.
Hannah just burns. So Hannah was sat there, day 2 of the camping trip, red as a tomato, and me and our daughter are just beautifully tanned.
Yeah.
Like the Jamaican heritage that is within my blood. It was glorious.
I haven't got that. I just burn.
Actually, ginger heritage, isn't it?
It is, yeah. There's gingerness in my family, so that's what it's from.
Well.
But, I mean, am I going brown?
No. You're still as pasty white as ever.
I don't think I've ever had a tan.
Well, the thought was there.
Yeah, I don't think it'd suit me, to be honest. Oh, there's a bead hair in my crocheting.
It's part of it.
It is now.
So I thought it was weird that we went to Wales.
Yeah.
I didn't see
a Welsh person.
A Welsh person.
No, I didn't. No, hang on. We didn't hear a Welsh accent, is what we mean.
Okay. But that would make them a Welsh person, no?
Well, you can be Welsh without a Welsh accent, surely.
I would like to buy some hamburgers. I saw a Swedish person serving us ice cream. You know,
I don't remember that.
You are in a different world most of the time. The amount of times we've been into a shop and I've gone, oh, if you know, and you're like, I don't know.
I just don't notice things.
I just thought that was weird.
Swedish person? I do not hear a Swedish.
Well, she wasn't like Swedish shirt. She's like, would you like an ice cream?
Well, how do you know she's Swedish?
It was a slight tinge.
Right.
Like the essence.
You've said tinge to me about 4 times today already.
Yeah. It's my new word. I picked a dictionary up today, random page, and it said tinge.
Tinge.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm just a naturally observant person, and you're not.
No,
I like to know what's going on around me.
I just don't care what anybody's doing.
Well, yeah.
I'm just not interested.
It was nice. We camped literally near the beach.
Yeah.
Dissected, that's another big word of mine, by a train, which gave me the worst flashbacks of my first camping trip with my friend. We went to Edale in the Peak District and we stayed on this campsite that was relatively cheap. I remember that was token showers as well. And then it mentioned a train line. And then at like 11 o'clock that night, freight train went blaring through the campsite and I pooped my pants.
Did it not come through like once an hour, like on this campsite we were on?
Well, we were out most of the day, so we just never really saw it.
Yeah.
And nobody at any point went, oh, do you know this? Yeah, shit me up. I don't think this one mentioned a train, did it?
Yes, it did, yeah.
Oh, I didn't read that bit.
I didn't realise it was going to be so close.
Like, right there.
Yeah.
Outside your mum's caravan.
Yeah.
And our daughter's just waving to them in her pants every morning. Honestly, she's so feral.
She is. Bless her.
But it was nice to just have a tootle down to the beach.
Yes, because they had their own private access to the beach, didn't they? So that was nice to go every day.
Yeah.
It was a strange beach though. It was very rocky.
Yeah, it was like rocky and
seaweedy.
Yeah, but the sand never dried out, did it? It was like just easy to walk on, which I appreciate. And I went off and floated in the Welsh Sea, which was just glorious. I fully get now why people do like cold water sea swimming now. It is invigorating.
Is that what you're going to take up then? That's your new hobby?
Absolutely not, no. If I lived near the coast, I probably would.
Okay.
I think it's a lot more romantic in the Welsh Sea, which is beautifully clean and crystal clear, and I'm surrounded by Welsh mountains and the bar of sheep. Skegness, it's not got the same. It's not the same.
The water's brown in Skeg, isn't it?
Well, that's because of the sewage output.
Don't tell me that.
That is the real case.
So what? The sewage in the sea?
Yeah. Are you only just discovering this?
I don't want to go back to Skeg.
It's fine. It's mutated them into a unique breed.
Fantastic.
Village.
They'd yarn bombed the
village
that we were in, didn't they? Which was cool.
Yarn bombing times 100.
Yeah.
Because we know a few yarn bobbers that pop in here, and they do the.
Oh, they're a secret society. You can't say that you know
we've
them.
not said who. It's like Banksy of the knitting world.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they do like postbox toppers and all that. Like someone had done a.
Or do they?
Or do they? Someone outside our campsite had done like a 10-foot knitted
dragon. Yeah, with like they'd knitted each of the scales. It looked great.
And that troll on the bridge.
And the troll, yeah.
That was knitting.
And they'd done a postbox, like not a postbox topper. They'd knitted like a square postbox, hadn't they?
Yeah, and the part was covered in teddies, but that was a bit weird. You didn't see the teddies on the part?
I saw one on a bench.
There was teddies on the slides.
Was there?
Yeah, cable tied. Because Mary was playing with them.
Oh.
That just felt like kids had been abducted and dropped their teddies. It was all a bit. But then I didn't see anyone in the village.
No.
We saw the occasional, obviously, a tourist because they were wearing shorts and they looked a bit dishevelled because they've been camping. But like in terms of like actual villagers, I didn't see anyone.
Oh. What about in the pub though? We drove past the pub.
That looked empty.
Oh my gosh, that's just reminded me. When we went to the pub.
Don't. I'm not over this.
We went, when was it? Tuesday night? Yeah, so we were leaving on Wednesday, and then on Tuesday night we decided that we'd go for a drink at the pub, and my mum and dad were going to watch our daughter. And we finally got there, because it had taken us a while, hadn't it, to get ourselves sorted. And
we'd hyped it up, because the food looked amazing, and it was local beers.
They did tapas, and we'd looked at the menus and everything. We wondered whether we'd have some food. We
was going to go Sunday. Our daughter wouldn't go to bed till like 9:30.
Yeah, and then we didn't even try and go on Monday, but we thought Tuesday, that's our last day, our last evening, we'll go on Tuesday. So we walked over to the pub, because the pub was on the site, and it was really warm, and there was nobody sat outside, and I thought, this is a bit odd, why is nobody sat outside? Walked round to the entrance, shut. It opens Thursday to Sunday.
On select hours.
Yeah, so the only time that it was open when we was there was Sunday.
It was open on the Monday or the Tuesday, but it shut at like 4.
No, it said Thursday to Sunday opening hours.
Yeah, but on the Facebook they'd opened one of those days and shut really early.
Oh.
Yeah, I know.
Well, so we didn't get to go to the pub.
No.
So we went to Spa instead.
And bought a chocolate bar.
An Aero chocolate bar, and
well, they didn't
sushi.
And tried not to break they'd mopped the entire floor. I wouldn't even say mopped. It was like a ankle deep swimming pool.
It was 9 o'clock at night.
It shut at 9:30.
It shut at 10.
Well, then why are they mopping the floor? I was desperately trying not to go arse over tip. And I had a handful of beers.
But then I bought a slushie, like a blue raspberry slushie, and had to drink it before we got back to the car park, because otherwise our daughter would want it.
I'm not about that life. Should never go to sleep.
No, it was just syrup. So that was camping.
That was camping. Didn't see many wool shops.
Oh no, we went to one next to the spa. When we was at the spa.
Next to the spa,
day.
as in the convenience shop, not a spa as in.
Oh no, yeah.
Foot rubs and.
SPAR spa.
Really good prices. I couldn't get
at the spa.
At the spa.
Yeah, really good prices.
To say it wasn't like mega touristy, but it was touristy.
We were saying that the whole of Wales, like the prices was like the ice creams were really good price.
Yeah, the ice creams were like £2-3.
They weren't. They were £4.
No, the second one was like £3,
It was
wasn't
£4.
it? Was it?
Yeah.
Nah, that's a rip-off. Get wrecked.
The first one that we had was £3.50, and the second one was £4.
That's more palatable, but £4 having a laugh.
But it was a waffle cone. The second one, there was no choice.
Here we
it
go.
was just a waffle cone.
It's a Belgian waffle cone. Add a zero.
It was nice.
Ridiculous. Alright, aside from the ice creams, everything else really good price. Like the spa, we got a ginormous quiche. It was like the size of a 12-inch pizza.
Oh, I forgot about that quiche.
And it was like £4, and that lasted us 2 days.
Yeah, we had that for dinner, didn't we? 2 days.
But anyway, enough of the spa talk.
Oh yeah, so we went to a wool shop that was next to the spa. That was called Wooden Wool.
Or was it wool and wood?
Or I don't remember. I think you took a picture, didn't you?
Yeah. It was mostly wood.
It was mostly wood with a little bit of wool. But the wool, it was clearly local. But then
There wasn't a lot of choice.
there wasn't any information about the wool. So
No,
we
there
don't
was
know what
just
it
posters.
was. Like they didn't have ball bands or tags or anything to say what the wool was.
Well, we went to that market. There was a Monday market.
A mini market.
A Monday market that we went to. That was the cross between a car boot, a flea market.
Yeah.
And if anyone's from Nottingham, do you remember Snenton Market that used to happen in the morning near the swimming baths? Like I used to go get like knockoff chocolate and Clark shoes there when I was a kid. Like I got fond memories. It felt like that. Like there was a guy selling army surplus next to a guy selling fake Labubu's, next to somebody that had just sold old second-hand kids' clothes. It was weird. And then a guy was selling records.
Yeah.
And then somebody was selling clothes that were new but weren't of any particular fashion or age range. That was weird.
Proper market store.
Yeah, but there was a farmer selling like his butters and cheeses and things. And then he just had balls of wool.
A basket.
A basket of wool, no branding, no labels. It literally just said 100 grams grey. And he did not seem like the guy that wanted to have a
It wasn't
conversation.
dyed either.
No.
It was all undyed, natural. So we're none the wiser.
Yeah, none the wiser on what that was.
But then we did go to another yarn shop in Barmouth. Well, it wasn't a yarn shop. It was a crafting and quilting shop that had yarn as well.
Yeah.
That was called Abermore, was it? I feel like it was Abermore.
That's a lovely shop.
It was very nice. I stayed away from the fabric because I am not buying fabric at the moment.
Well, there was fabric and then there was like cross-stitch kits and all. Oh, it was dangerous.
And we bought a little bit of sock yarn because we'd not seen this brand before. Shall I get the sock yarn?
Yeah, get the sock yarn.
Yeah,
that town though, what was it called?
Barmouth.
Interesting town.
Yeah.
Like you get where we parked, we walked down the beach, and it did feel a bit skeggy.
The beach was beautiful.
The beach was beautiful, but then it felt very much like Skeggy. If you've been to Skeggy, you know what we mean. And then all of a sudden it got into like really nice...
Just fairground rides or something.
Yeah, and then it all of a sudden felt a bit Brighton-y, Cornwall-y with the shops. There was an old church that had been converted into like a fair trade hippie shop. And I used to work in one of those. So it was a bit trippy going into a big church that smelled like incense, had ganja leaves everywhere and Bob Marley playing. It was just like...
And a little tea room in the centre.
And a little tea room in the centre, which was so bizarre.
It was so warm that I couldn't stay in there very long. But anyway, this wool. So she's selling this brand, and it's called Luca S. I don't know if it's Lucas
Made in EU.
or Luca S, but it's super wash sock wool. 50 grams, 205 meters. 75% wool, 25% polyamide. So it doesn't specify what wool it is, but it's the same makeup as Opal. And we were really intrigued. This colour, I absolutely love this colour, and she only had one ball of it left. So we bought one ball of that, and I also bought one ball of this one, which is like a confetti colour, the same makeup, but that's going to look lovely knit up as socks. But then when we got back, I ordered another ball of each colour from Manchester Yarn because I wanted to make a pair of socks. I can make a pair of socks with 60 grams of wool. I must say this on a daily basis.
Yeah.
And then I could do a contrast in heel, toe and cuff. So I could perhaps make 2 pairs of socks. But I've not knit up with it yet. We have applied for a
we have a wholesale
account with them now because we're just so impressed. The price point was incredible. It was £3.50 for 50 grams, which would make it £7 for 100 grams, which is a really reasonable price. Opal, like the variegated opals, are £10 for 100 grams.
This says virgin wool. This doesn't. I don't know if that makes any difference.
Well, this is superwash wool.
I don't know what
I'd assume that opal superwash wool as well.
Yeah.
205 metres, that would make it 410 metres. How many metres is on that? Oh, it says there 425?
425.
So it's got 5 metres extra on opal. But as they do plain colours as well, and plain colours in 50 gram balls we thought would be really handy because we have the plain colours in the opal, but if you're doing colour work or you just want to do a contrasting heel, toe
you
and
use
cuff,
60 grams of yarn.
Yeah.
So you could do this and then a plain colour heel and cuffs.
Yeah, or you could do this as your heel, toes and cuffs and do a plain colour sock. But 50 grams of plain colour is usually enough. You'd maybe use 10 or 20 grams. So we're thinking about bringing it in. But we're not going to order any until I've knitted a pair of socks and seen how it knits up and what we think to it then.
Yeah, so if anyone's got any experience with Luca S, if anyone's got any experience with this yarn, comment below, let us know. If you are local and you've made socks with this, pop in, let us have a look at them. They do other stuff as well. They do alpaca and yak and so many other yarns.
Hello, sorry to interrupt the video. We've just received our Luca S samples.
Over the box.
So let's have a look. Okay.
Ooh.
A little booklet.
This looks like the Rowan.
It does a bit, doesn't it? This has caught my eye immediately. That is
Lovely
lovely. Yeah, what's that? 4-ply, 50 grams. Very
Normal
squishy.
4-ply, not sock yarn.
Yeah, it just says 4-ply. It doesn't say the makeup. I wonder if the makeup... Oh, 20% cashmere, 80% merino.
Ooh,
that's why it's so nice.
Alpaca. A lot of alpaca, some merino.
Yeah. Merino, some stuff. That's the one that we already have in the sock yarn.
Yeah.
Brushed alpaca and kid silk. So what's the difference with that? Kid mohair and silk and... Oh, alpaca and nylon. So a little bit different.
We'll have to have a play then and see what we
like.
might bring in.
I really like the look of this one. That is lovely.
And now you've wrecked it.
And I've wrecked it, yeah.
If anyone's got any experience with any of these, do let us know.
Yeah.
Let us know your thoughts, your feedback, positive, negative. The shop's not just for us, it's for you guys as well, and we'd love to know what you think of them.
I want to know what other colours are in that.
Yeah, well, we've got the book as well, so.
Oh yeah, we'll have to have a look.
Right, shall we go back to the podcast?
Yes. Bye.
Bye. That we may look at for the future. I know they're on about sending us some samples.
My foot's gone dead, sorry.
But
oh yeah, they're going to send us some samples, aren't they? But I mean, we have 2 samples here.
I think if this is good enough, we'll just start with this because this is a really nice price point.
Yeah. It's just that it's donut balls and we struggle to display them, but I just think it's a really...
But if you're making kids socks...
Yeah.
£3.50.
Yeah, I just think it's really good value for money. So,
yeah, that was a nice find.
It was.
And
well, my mum had been a couple of days before, and she told me that she saw this yarn in this shop. So we kind of already knew what we was looking for. For some reason, she thought it had silk in it. I don't know what she read.
Not a clue.
Because I didn't see anything with silk in there. But yeah, as soon as I saw this, I think it's called Kaleidoscope, this one, I was like, yes, this is what I want.
All the colours though are great. Even the plain colours.
Yeah.
So yeah, at some point we'll be bringing that in once we've played with it and we know what it's about.
Yeah. We
was going to go to another one, which was
Garth Renault.
That was down. That was the Wool Factory. And they do Welsh organic yarn.
Mm-hmm.
We did have a factory tour planned with them for the Tuesday, But our daughter just was not going to bed at the right time. She was going to bed at like 9:30, and we just woke up Tuesday shattered, tired.
I didn't want to do a 2-hour drive.
Yeah, it was just like a lot's happening. So we couldn't make it. We're hoping at some point we can reorganise it.
But we have spoken to them since, and we've got a wholesale account with them as well.
Yeah.
We're waiting. We've been through the website and we've decided which yarns we'd like to bring in, but one of them isn't released until later in the year, was it? So we're waiting for that.
Which buys us time as well, because realistically we've got other stuff to...
Yeah, we've got to save up for it.
But that's been on the cards for about a month.
Yeah.
Over a month. And I applied for a wholesale account and didn't hear anything. And then we were going to go to the factory tour, and I was like, is this going to be awkward if they email us the day of the factory tour going, unfortunately not having a wholesale account? Can I stay just sitting at that point and be like, well, I'm not leaving. But thankfully we have the account. I mean, their yarns are gorgeous.
They are.
A bit on the pricey side. They're almost close to Laxton prices.
Are they the same as Laxton?
They might be a little bit more.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember now.
But they're very like small collection, small batch.
Small batch.
Yeah.
They do like their core ranges, and then they'll do like they did the botanical range. And then when that's gone, it's gone. So I'm looking forward to having that. It's not going to be loads of it.
It's more. I think about it more like a hand-dyed collection.
Yeah.
So there's going to be a small amount.
It'll complement the Laxton, because Laxton's is Yorkshire, British Farms. This is Welsh yarn.
And then we have our Scottish yarn from Collinsy. So we just need...
Well, we've talked about the Shetlands.
Oh, so we've got England, Scotland, Wales. Oh, okay.
We've talked about Jameson, haven't we? We still talk about Jameson all the time. The thing with that is it's like 25 gram balls, which I just don't know how people are going to respond to that.
I don't think the weight of the balls is an issue. It's more the amount of colours that there are. You just know if we said, okay, out of the 120 colours that they do, we're going to bring in 50. You just know that we'll pick the wrong 50.
Yeah, but then I do think 25 gram ball going out at, what is it, 4 or 5 quid?
I feel like it might be 350, 375.
For 25 grams, I think people might be a bit put off with that when you price it up and sort of.
Yeah, but then for colour work, again.
And then displaying it because it's not going to look right in the tubes. This is why we did talk about doing it last year, and we've got all the samples. We know what we want to order, but we've not really bit the bullet on it, because it's like, it's a huge investment and a lot of trust on the side of the people coming to buy it. If we can't display it right, it's not going to sell. I just think it's going to get lost, or it's just going to not look right in the tubes. So that's another one where it's sort of like, let's just hang fire till we know, are we going to keep, well, we're not going to keep the tubes. At some point this is going to get all rearranged. At that point, could we design something in a way where we can do it properly? Like eventually we'd like to hang the skeins up and make that a feature. So yeah, it's really excited about Garfanor. And then upwards, 2 hours the other way, we was going to go to
Wool and Fluff.
Wool and Fluff. They were on our cards. They do a lot of hand dyed and the sort of stuff that we are like. I always like looking for yarn shops because it's a good way of like finding brands that we might like. We've heard of King Cole, we've heard of Sirdar, we've heard of Jameson, we've heard of blah blah blah. Sometimes there'll be a yarn that you'll not have, it's not been on your radar, and then you'll go into a yarn shop and discover it. Luca S is a case in point. I know Manchester Yarn does it, but it's not really been a core focus for me. But it wasn't until I actually picked it up and touched it, and I was like, actually,
I didn't realise he did it until
I feel like he mentioned
we
it a few times. But this is why I was looking forward to go to Wool and Fluff, because they had a few bits where it was like, for us, it's almost like when we go to John Lewis and look at new King Cole stuff before ordering it. It's a good way of having a touch and a feel of something.
A touch
and a feel. But we didn't get that way.
Do you know what? The amount of times that we've been on holiday before we owned this place, and I wanted to go to yarn shops and you wouldn't go. You didn't want to go.
You dragged me in.
And now you're the one that's like, shall we go to this wool shop? Shall we go here?
Well, it's more the fact that I like looking for new stuff. Like, everyone's got King Cole, everyone's got Sirdar. I just want to bring stuff in that's a bit different. that's at a price point that people can afford. And I feel like the only way to do that sometimes is to go and explore.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's what we should hire a camper van and just go on a road trip.
A wool finding road trip.
That would be cool, wouldn't it? We've talked about Scotland as well and going on a Scottish adventure at some point. Maybe one day.
Well, we're looking at going to Cornwall next year, aren't we? So,
is there any Cornish wool?
there must be. Yes. We'll find some.
For some reason, Cornish yarn makes me think of like Speedos, long blonde hair, like slightly posh. Don't you think? Because that's the sort of Cornwall. When you think Cornwall, that's what I think of.
You think of surfers?
Like surfer, blonde, long hair, mummy's trust fund. Like Scotland is barbers, rugged.
Right, okay.
Welsh is just slightly grumpy at the fact that you can't go from A to B in a straight line. You've got to go around it. Unless you go over a slightly rickety bridge for £1. Which I thought was a good laugh.
It was.
It was a good laugh. Yeah. Not Nottingham wool. That'd just be people in tracksuits. Selling it out of a Nike bum bag.
You don't fit much wool in a bum bag.
It depends if you've got a big bum bag. Bum bag's a nice word to say, isn't it?
It is very nice. You can crochet bum bags. I've been meaning to do one for a couple of years and never got around to it.
Well, there you go then. That could be the start.
Well, I'll crochet a bum bag and then sell wool out of it.
Yeah, and then you've got a sample.
I'd fit me 25 gram Shetland Jamesons in that.
You're proper concentrating. What are you? Shall we address what you're making?
Sure. You squashed it.
No, we should have first of all. So we're doing the fastest granny square
Competition, yeah.
competition. Currently, Rosie's in at.
5 minutes 33.
If you can beat her, that'd be greatly appreciated.
No, she doesn't want to.
Come on. We have got a few people that are like practicing at home. They'll pop in, have a look at the leaderboard, and then like, I'm not ready yet, and then pop back.
Yeah.
So I feel like in the last few weeks of that, it's just going to get a bit chaotic.
That's going to be so fun.
But we had the idea of doing a trophy for the winner.
Yeah.
And we followed a pattern. I mean, it's a little bit
floppy at the moment. It's not been stuffed.
Well, you don't stuff the cut bit. Apparently, we're supposed to just stand up, but it's not thick enough.
I'm using a 2mm needle. I don't see how I could have done it any stiffer.
But now we're going to do this insert.
Yeah, I'm doing an insert for it, which will make it a bit stiffer. And then I'm going to stuff the
flute
stem.
Or the stem.
And I'm going to do a little box for it to stand on.
That's going to be cool, though.
And then I can embroider the person's name who wins on the plaque.
What if their name's like really long?
I'll just have to put their initials.
It's all good to their like Stefano Aladucci or something. Yeah, I'll put an S.
Yeah, so that's what I'm crocheting at the moment. I've been crocheting it for quite a while.
Well, that's because you've got like 100 side quests.
I know, I'm terrible.
If you've not seen the previous video of Hannah's, we've done like a sock video talk about, is it cuff down?
Both toe up and cuff down.
Toe up and cuff down socks. You would have seen that Hannah's got like a bunch of socks on the go.
I haven't currently got any.
Go on.
I was about to say I haven't currently got any socks on the go, but that isn't entirely true.
How many pairs have you got on the go?
I've got one pair of colourwork socks. I've done half of that sock, so I've got 1.5 socks there. But then I haven't got any other socks that have been started.
What about mine?
Well, I've done one of your socks, but I've not started the second sock yet.
You've started the concept of a pair of socks.
But I feel like if I've not started a sock, then that doesn't count as a sock project, because I've done one sock, I've not started the second sock.
Right.
But then also, because it's nearly Halloween, I've got 2 balls of Halloween yarn from previous years that I would like to knit into some Halloween socks. I've also got one sock from a previous year that's got ghost colour work on that I've done one sock, so I need to do the other sock of that. So that's 1, that's 4, that's 5, 6. I've got 6.5. 6.5 socks to do before Halloween.
And you was going to say none?
Yeah. That won't take very long. But I need to get those done because then I also have got some Christmas socks to do. So I've got a pair of Christmas socks. Well, I've got 3 pairs of Christmas socks, 4 pairs of Christmas socks to do for me. And I've got 1 pair of Christmas socks to do for my mum. I've got another ball of wool for a pair of Christmas socks for me. So that's 5 pairs of Christmas socks. That almost feels like too many.
And
Maybe,
yet you're not gonna. You'll probably have
maybe
more
I'll
for
save
that.
some till next year.
No, you won't.
I might do. But then this year I'll probably buy Christmas yarn. Like when we go to Bakewell Wool Gathering or Yarndale, I might buy some more for next year. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where the wind takes me. But no, but my autumn project. The thing is, when I didn't have a wool shop, I used to knit all the time. Yes.
You still do.
Right, but now before, if I wanted to have a break, like a normal person who doesn't own a wool shop and isn't knitting for videos, for samples for the shop, to wear in the shop to advertise our wool, then if you just fancied a week off knitting, you could just have a week off knitting. Or a couple of months off knitting, then you could have a couple of months off. But I haven't got that luxury. I have to do it all the time.
I'm going to disagree. Because when we didn't own a wool shop, you'd be like, I'm not going to do any knitting or crafting, I'm going to have a break. And then 5 minutes later, you're making a pair of trousers.
Yeah. But...
You can't switch off.
No, but I didn't have to. That was choice that I was doing that all the time. Now, I've got so much on that I've got to do it all the time to keep up.
Well, this needs finished at some point.
Well, that's what I mean. This needs finishing. And then what was the thing?
You've got the secret projects you're doing.
Yes, I've nearly finished that for the new yarn. That's going to be the most ridiculous hat you've ever seen, and it's going to be incredible.
I'll be wearing it in the next podcast.
What has happened?
Then.
I've got my...
You're having a nightmare there.
I've got my safety pin stuck in my yarn. Oh no. I'm just going to keep going and ignore it. And then I've also got...
Well, what is that hat called?
It's called the Big Bow Bonnet by Parkin Knit. We can put a picture of what it's going to look like, but I can't show it. Well, I can show it you, but we'll have to put it in black and white.
No, because I don't think people will know just by looking at the yarn. Dare you? Go on, do it.
No, we will do it when it's finished because it's not sewn up yet.
Just a quick flash, and we'll see if we get taken down. Are you ready? There you go. So that'll be out soon.
And it's going to be ridiculous. I love it. So that's... What was I saying?
I don't know. I keep seeing breaking news on my phone, and I don't know if the world's ending.
I don't know. But we're talking about wool.
Fast.
Yeah, so I've got that on. I've got this trophy on. That's for the shop. We've also, with the Granny Square competition, this is how our blanket is looking at the moment.
Le Battenberg.
I've got about 7 squares to put into it. So I also need to do that and sew all these ends in. And then I am also trying to finish off the jumper that is for the video. You know, the jamboree one. I've done 1 sleeve, so I've got 1 more sleeve and half of the back to do. And then obviously the neckband and sew it up. And then if you've seen the previous project video, I have a existing black and orange stripy short sleeve top that I've had for years. I made it maybe 5 or 6 years ago, and I wear it every October, November time. But this year I decided that I wanted to put long sleeves in it rather than short sleeves.
How's that going?
Well, it was going, and now it's not. because I picked up the stitches around the armhole, undid all of the ribbon that was there, re-picked up the stitches, did half of a sleeve, and it looked great. But then I thought, I'm just going to try this on, and because it looks a little bit baggy, and I didn't like how it looked. There was too many stitches, so I took all that out, and then I picked up the stitches again and started knitting it again, and then decided that I'd used the wrong needles for some reason. Picked up the wrong needles, so then I took it out again, picked up the stitches again, and then started knitting. I'm on the second stripe, and I've realised again that I've picked up a different wrong size needle.
Just leave it as a vest.
No, it needs to be. I'll get so much more wear out of it as a jumper, but for some reason I just can't pick up the right size needle. I think when I come to it, it's late at night. It's like 8:30, 9 o'clock, and I'm just sitting down and I'm like, right, I need to get some of this done, and then I just keep. I don't know.
What? So you've done one arm?
No.
Just leave it as a vest.
I've done one stripe, and it's in the wrong size needle, so it's in black. So I'm just going to leave that one and then start on the right size needle. I've done it on a 3.75, and it's supposed to be on a 3.25, and I don't know why. I don't know. I think I must have been using my 3.25 for something else, and then I've forgotten and just
got drunk.
Yeah, saw 0.5 and thought, oh, this is the right one. But anyway, so I will get that one finished for October. That's only... I've just got to do 2 sleeves. Everything that I need to do seems to be sleeves, and that's so boring. But then also, because the weather has changed, like last week it was 30-something degrees.
Yeah, no, it's like
and this week
20.
It's like 14 on the way to work. And it was cold at home last night, and I put on... The first thing that I reached for was my burgundy cardigan that I keep saying I need to finish that project that I'm doing in the same colour to replace the burgundy cardigan. And as soon as I put it on, I was like, I really need to finish that other one. So I need to do that.
Right. But you've took up spinning. So how are you going to find time for that?
I don't know if you'd say I've taken up spinning. We had someone come and do a drop spindle workshop last Saturday, and I did it as well.
You just slipped in there
to learn how to spin, and I really enjoyed it. And I have some fibre that I bought years ago. I bought it during COVID. I bought a drop spindle during COVID as well, and then I had a go watching some YouTube videos, and I don't think that the fibre that came with the drop spindle kit was very good. It just didn't feel very nice. I chose brown because I thought if I'm just...
Why brown?
Well, I thought if I'm just learning how to do it, then I don't want to do a nice colour. I don't know.
That makes no sense.
That was my thinking. But then also, I bought some nice fibre. This is going to crinkle, sorry. It didn't crinkle that much. I bought some nice fibre back in 2020 that's got sari silk in it. So
it looks like hair.
It's merino, bamboo and sari silk. Don't sniff it.
First thing you should do with yarn.
But the colour is beautiful. It's from Spin Jones.
Is that wool?
I've just said it's merino, bamboo and recycled sari silk.
It's not got a smell to it.
So it's 100 grams. And I'm currently spinning this. As soon as I got home, I dug this out, and like in the session, Tonya taught us how to spin it, and then how to ply it. So I made like maybe 1 or 2 grams of plied wool, but then after I've spun this, I need to ply it together, and then I need to soak it in hot water, well, as hot as you can bear to put your hands in, she said, and then let it dry and let it relax for a couple of weeks before I can actually do anything with it.
What does the hot water do?
It like sets it.
Right.
So far I've done this, which isn't too bad.
How many grams is that?
I don't know, because I've not weighed how many grams I've got left. But it's a little bit, like some bits are thicker than others because it's got the sari silk in, but I quite like that. And I think it's going to look really nice when it's done.
I just don't get it. I was watching them doing the workshop for a bit, and it just don't make any sense to me. And if you was making a jumper out of this,
It'd take ages to spin it all.
it'd take months.
Yeah. I'm not saying that it's going to be my new thing, but as soon as I had this fibre, I thought, well, I may as well spin it and make something with it.
It's not going to be a new thing, but I'll look forward to the day that you start demanding a spinning wheel.
She bought a spinning wheel with her as well, and I had to go on that, but I struggled. Oh, pardon me. Do you pardon me yawn? Oh no, you're going to yawn. I struggled to do my feet at the same time. Like, I feel like if I did one-footed treadle, that would be better for me.
Did you say vroom vroom in your head when you was doing the
No, she actually said that to sing the Imperial March in your head to get the right... 1,
2, 3, 4.
Oh, to get the right rhythm.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't like...
But then I was like...
I don't like apples, I like tomatoes. I don't like apples, I like tomatoes.
Well, maybe you should have done it then.
That's the other one as well. There's a song that we wrote off that album, and that uses that for the whole thing.
Yeah, I remember. Can I have this then, so I can see if this fits? To stiffen it a bit. So, that was spinning, yeah. And then I'm also doing some sewing, because I need some new autumn-winter dresses and skirts, and I've got loads of fabric. Not loads, that's an exaggeration. I have some fabric that I've had for a few years. So I thought I may as well use that and make some skirts and dresses. So that's all been washed and it's drying now. I've ironed some of it and getting that all prepped to make some stuff.
Exciting.
Yeah.
Is that holding its shape now?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so I just need to do it taller, obviously.
All the way up.
All the way up?
Yeah. And then you can join it in with the gold bit.
Oh, fantastic. Lucky me.
I know. Best day ever.
Yeah. So there's lots going on, but we will have a project update soon.
Yeah. If you've not seen the sock video, it'll be recommended at the end of this. That was a nice fun video to film.
Was it?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. I had a vision in my head and we was able to achieve it.
Oh.
Relatively simply. So maybe we'll do more videos like that. So if you've got any suggestions of videos we could do, like short form videos, comment below, let us know. We was talking about one for knitting or something. I can't remember what it was though. I think it was like getting started with knitting and potential patterns and things, but
I don't know.
Everyone's got different preferences. Some people want to start knitting with a scarf, some people want gloves. Yeah, we'll have to have a brainstorm.
You need to pick up something to knit again.
I will at some point. I'm swamped.
Oh yeah.
Leave me alone.
No, you can't say you're swamped. I'm swamped.
I'm editing these videos. Thank you.
Let's mess up your continuity. I'm suddenly going to be blonde.
Suddenly have a tad.
How rude.
The dream. Other than that, it's been relatively...
I don't think I've got anything else in my bag of tricks to show you. I think that's everything.
No. We've just been ticking along. We're starting to see autumn, like the busyness starting up. Mm-hmm. We've got loads of deliveries of new stuff coming in the next few weeks. Mm-hmm. We've got the trade show coming out.
Oh yeah.
The Bakewell Wolfing, which isn't in Bakewell anymore.
Yeah.
And Yarnsdale and stuff. So I think it's just going to suddenly go from calm, mellow, to all of a sudden, oh God, for a few months.
Yeah.
And then peter out a bit.
Yeah.
It's going to be nice though.
I'm excited about getting busy.
Yeah. We just need to sort out stock and what's going, what we're keeping and things like that, and what we're expanding.
Where stuff's going to go.
Yeah, but that's why I like going to the trade show, because King Cole's doing so much at the minute that it's nice to just see it all in person and say it's all rubbish. Then buy it and then let it sit on the shelves for 5-6 months. Right, should we go back to work?
yes, I suppose we should. Have a nice day or evening or whatever.
Yeah, the fastest granny square competition is free, so if you want to win a half-finished trophy,
it will be finished by December.
Pop in, have a go.
Yeah, we provide the yarn. You can borrow one of our hooks. We'll time you.
Somebody was up for doing that, and then as soon as we was like, we provide the yarn, and he was like, oh, I can't do it at home, and then we'll stay out.
I know, I don't understand that at all.
Come on.
You could, if you did it at home, you could just lie. What?
Yeah.
I did it in 2 minutes. No, we will watch you do it.
How do we know Rosie could do it that fast?
Because I was there. I timed her.
How much is she paying you?
Well, the next one down is 6 minutes 9.
Yeah, you only need top 3.
Yeah, and then 6 minutes 45. So if you can beat any of those, then you just need to get in top 3 to get a prize.
Game on.
Yeah.
Right.
I best go back to knitting and crocheting then.
Yeah.
Since I've got so
Get
much.
back in your cave.
Yeah.
Have a great weekend, everyone. Let us know what projects you're working on.
Yes. And if you're in town, come and see us. Come and say hello.
Got lots of workshops happening, so
yeah, loads of workshops that aren't Knit Nottingham workshops either. They're from out of other people.
Other people's workshops. And I'm looking at doing bobbin lace as well. We should have that fine tuned.
You personally.
I am going to teach bobbin now. But yeah, links for that. If you've not subscribed, please do. Helps us out.
Yes.
We're trying to get to a certain target so that we can afford to actually buy a proper camera, and
we'd like to get to 3,000 followers by Christmas.
Yeah, so come on, we
not
can
followers, subscribers.
Subscribers.
So that'd be nice if you can subscribe if you aren't already.
And we might have a more conventional podcast next time. Not just us rambling about our holidays.
Yeah, well, we should also have the new Sirdar stock.
Yeah, and I think we'll have gone to the trade show at least by then.
Yeah.
So we might have some footage from that.
Yeah, but yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Let's open the shop.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.